I don't think they're getting tired. I don't think they're going to get tired. I think they're going to continue to lead the market right through the end of the year. I don't think anybody buying the indexes right now or any equities cares what happens for the rest of the year because it's a write-off. There's no question about it. You have to get either a vaccine or a therapeutic, and when that happens, it's Katie bar the doors to the upside, and that's why people stay long. But an Apple or any company that is helping the transition from, what people used to do to what they're going to do, we were 16.2% in e-commerce going into the pandemic. The Apple phone and the Apple App Store and all of the other companies that provide this change of consumer behavior are going to lead the market going forward. And there's plenty of companies like DocuSign and Zoom and Shopify. They're growing way faster than Apple is. And they're the ones that are going to be the beneficiaries of this move. And I bet when we come out of this thing, Judge, we're going to be at 25% e-commerce from 16.2x auto. The change is forever. There's grandmothers that never even use their iPhone to buy groceries that are now proficient doing it. Yeah. And everybody knows that, and that's why they're kind of waiting this thing out in these names, because they are going to benefit big time.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all. You don't own it personally, though, Kevin, right? I mean, your funds do, but you don't personally. Of the list of stocks that you do have, why isn't that on the list?
You're talking about Apple? I own a ton of Apple through OUSA.
Yeah, no, that was what I was saying. I mean, it's in your funds, but of the stocks you own personally, it's not on your list, right?
No, and I'll tell you why, Scott. It's not growing. I love Apple, but if you compare to companies that are really taking part in this transition, Apple is not a growth stock. It's just a behemoth platform. There's lots of metrics that are being. I mean, a DocuSign is cleaning Apple's clock. A Zoom is cleaning Apple's clock on growth. Even the Alibabas, even the companies in Asia,
cleaning their clock too. It's cleaning their clock too on valuation, right? That some are questioning whether those other stocks. I mean, they're not even in the same league, right? They're selling different products.
I know, but if not to own those stocks, if you just own the FANGs, you are missing out on growth. I'm not against them. I own them. But you are missing out on growth. It's such a huge change occurring. This has never happened before. We've never locked down the entire world into their houses. How do they buy stuff? They use all these new platforms that we weren't even talking about 12 weeks ago.
No, I mean, that's why Zoom has had the run it's had since this started. All right, Joe, why don't you weigh in? Why don't you weigh in on this conversation we're having? I mean, Kevin just threw out something provocative, which he never does, of course. But where do you come down on this?
No, Kevin would never be shy about throwing out something provocative. I have 3 holdings in the mega cap technology space. I have Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. And I'm rather confident that over time, one of those will always outperform. Right now, that is Apple. But I like before Pete used the word the NASDAQ, because it is about the NASDAQ where the outperformance is, Scott. And it's just not about technology and mega cap technology. It's about software. It's about services. It's about semis. It's also about biotech,
yeah, I hear
which
you.
is performing incredibly well.
I hear you. Semis are on pace for their first